Hey, hello florists and flower lovers. Oh, oh, wat dan? Hoe bedoel je? Oh, sorry. Well, we are here, but we are not here. Yes. So let's do that again. I'm just gonna hide. Bye. Hi. Now I'm really here. So, welcome, florists and flower lovers. My name is Mike Boerma. I am going to do the live stream today. And we just came back from Taiwan, so I might be a little off, I might be a little jet lagged, but I'm actually feeling relatively well, but just in case, you know that. So I hope you are comfortable watching from wherever you are right now. Here at the Boerma Instituut, everything is going well. We are nice and busy. Like I said, just came back from Taiwan. We had the 30-year anniversary there. So we had the 30-year anniversary in Taiwan. My mother and I both went there to give demonstrations and to do class. So we did a class there. Mine was on the open silhouette / boho style hentai bouquets using frames. And my mother's was about Dutch garden style. So actually her demonstration part was all about the Dutch garden style. She made about 10 Dutch gardens, 5 on one day, 5 on the other day. And simultaneously I was also making my arrangements. You can see already some of that on my Instagram stories. On my Instagram reels, because I'm posting reels nowadays. But also you can see them on the Boerma Instituut reels. We posted the ones that we are in there together on that one, and the one that mostly I am in, or the preparation of my work, is posted on my private Instagram. So we also went to visit several classrooms by alumni of the Boerma Instituut Taiwan, or people who have collaborated with the Boerma Instituut Taiwan. For example, the Trio Share flower shop. Flower school, actually it's a flower school, not a shop, but they have a very interesting collaboration there, that they are collaborating together with also artists and makers of pottery and collectors of ancient pottery. So I think Chi Min, she is the owner of that place, one of the owners, because it's a collaboration. And her daughter actually won the Theo Boerma Cup, and she's one of the teachers, and she used to study, I think, with the Boerma Instituut Taiwan, yeah, or she's been a teacher since 10 years at least. That's a fact I know for sure. She's a teacher at the Boerma Instituut Taiwan for 10 years. That's what Wen Yu told me. Maybe you're watching Wen Yu, so you can fill us in on the exact details. So thank you for that. And I believe Angel. She has this, her father has this company that has these ancient Chinese vases, and then this vase is based on that. So it's made by the people doing pottery at that location, so the Trio Share, and it's based on these ancient Chinese vases, and it's called a nipple vase because they have these nipples on there, so that's pretty cool. And what she explained to me was, in the past, the technique to get these sharp angles, so hundreds and hundreds of years ago, they weren't able to create this sharp angle. So with the modern way of making pottery, they are able to do that relatively more easily. So they wanted to have this classic look, but using this modern technique. At least, if I understand correctly, that was the thing, and that's what makes this vase so special. So thank you for that gift. And the interesting thing is about this vase is also that this sharp angle is there, and that there is a very small opening. So it's not, it's good for several types of floristry, but I want to make something nice and big in there. And then with the smaller opening, I think it's going to be a nice challenge. But of course, since it's so wide over here, I can have my stems quite long there, but I can't have them all the way to the bottom if I want to have them long and radial. So that's going to be a nice challenge. I have this Ripsalis here, so I'm going to use that. But maybe first, Angelica has some people that are saying hi. So before I start, please, over to you, Angelica.
I do. We have Taiwan giving you thumbs up.
Hey, thumbs up.
We have Design Pros B saying hello.
Oh, hi. Thank you for joining in.
There is a Nasreen Bosak in the chat giving you a smiley face.
Well, smiley face back. Smiley face right back at you. So, then, let's see. We have some cool materials. So I'll grab my knife from the bottom here. And I have this, I should double check on that name. But let's start off with some pistachia. Did you check that, Angelica, the name?
Kahala?
Yes, Kahala, that's it. Yes, Kahala. I got this beautiful rose from DecoFresh. Let's see, maybe it's only getting vaguer and vaguer when I press it against the screen. So let's grab some more, and then you can see it. It's this lovely rose from DecoFresh that I will be using. So it's the Kahala from DecoFresh, and that's actually showing the whole color palette that I will be using this arrangement. But before I start with the Kahala, I'm actually gonna put in some pistachia, and this will help me create a base in which I will stick the flower stems in. So instead of using chicken wire, I'll be using these greens to function as a chicken wire frame. Yes, it was so much fun to go to Taiwan. So much fun to go to Taiwan. So we were there for 10 days. We had 2 preparation days for the demo, and then we had a demonstration in Taipei itself, and then we had another preparation day, and then we went to Hsinchu, and over there we did another demonstration, and then the day after we did a class. So we were quite busy. It was fun. Angelica, what's up?
Taiwan says, you look pretty good without a jet lag.
Thank you very much. Actually, yeah, it's miraculously I'm not so badly jet lagged. I don't know what's up with that, but thank you. Actually, I think it's probably on the way back I was able to sleep a lot better than on the way to Taiwan, because on the way to Taiwan I was squished in a little bit, and we were very lucky on the way to Taiwan. Yeah, I was squished in a little bit, but on the way back we had a lot of space. The person in between that could have sit in between us wasn't there, so we were lucky. So, and I'll put this one in here a little bit, just for stabilization. Just for stabilization. Then I have this nice eucalyptus, which will go in there as well. I will keep the stem a little bit longer. These shorter stems we won't throw away, so don't worry about that. They will go in another arrangement. Eventually, maybe not today, maybe next week. It's possible. The eucalyptus will last for a very long time, so that should be fine. And then, whoop, there we go. I'm adding some of these eucalyptus, and I make them a little bit more one-sided. So, like that. Maybe we create some asymmetry in the design. Angelica.
We have Duet Lux saying
Hi.
Greetings from Romania.
Oh, greetings from Holland. Thank you for joining in. Greetings back. Thank you for joining in with us. Let's see how today will go. I'm putting in some eucalyptus to support the stems that will go in later. And of course I have some stems over there that will be quite thick. So I'll have to put those in after this, otherwise they will never be able to go inside. And I'm just thinking, how asymmetrical will I make it? Will I make it asymmetrical? Yep, I already decided it. Once you make this choice, you gotta stick with it. Otherwise, you have not one thing or the other. Doesn't make sense. So then I'll use some of those. I'm off screen for a sec, I'm still here, don't worry about it. But yes, there we go. The thicker stems first, right? So we have some Kniphofia, very nice, very much in season. I love these guys a lot. The cool thing about them is that if you place them in an angle in a vase or whatever, they will start growing up, and you can play with that. So maybe now we've put them like this, but if we do it tomorrow like this, then they will go up like that again. So that's pretty cool. At least that's what I think. It's pretty cool. Yes, Angelica.
So Taiwan says, thanks a lot for for you and Jacqueline's effort.
Thank you. Yes, you're very welcome. And thank you also for all the great help and support over there. It was a lot of fun. So, and then, like I said, it will be asymmetrical, this design. So this side will be shorter. So looking at the angles, let's see. You know, if you're watching more often, then you'll know by now that I like to improvise on these live streams because it gives me a lot of chance to experiment. So I didn't practice this vase or whatever. This is the first time I'll use it, and we'll see what happens. But of course, even though I'm improvising, doesn't mean I'm not applying any rules or something like that. I will actually apply some rules, like I'm putting these guys a little bit closer together, and I'm helping these over here. So from the angle on the camera, it looks a little weird, but it'll be fine eventually. Angelica.
Chen Eiling says, hi Mike, I'm so happy
Hi.
you used the vase.
Thank you. I'm really glad that you're here with us. Yes, I'm experimenting with your lovely vase. Yes. So Chen Eiling, aka Angel, right? Got these lovelies here, Achillea millefolium. And let's see, what will we put in there? Boom, 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 boom. Well, we have those lovely roses. I don't know why I put them away, but they will go in. And some of these, we have some Matiola, also nice. And these are a soft salmony tone. Yeah, and I thought this, on the camera it looks a little bit white, but it's actually a bit more of a beige tone, so that fits in nicely with the other materials that we have here. Yeah, I think it's super cool shape for a vase, very interesting. So let's see what we can make, and like I said, it'll be nice and challenging since it's quite a small hole, but I'm gonna put in a lot of flowers, I hope at least. We'll see it when we get there. Also, Matiola is one of those lovely flowers that whichever angle you put it in, it'll grow up. So you can already plan in advance with that stuff. So some of these beautiful roses from Deco Fresh, the Kahala, nice tone, a little bit darker, pinkish, almost red. Not exactly in the middle, since we're creating an asymmetrical design. I want them to be, don't want anything to really be in the center. And as you might know, I usually, even though there's a front and a back to a design like this, I like to make them more all-sided, so that it's interesting from every angle, that you don't look on the back and that there's nothing interesting to see, right? I try to avoid that because people might be walking around and you want to give them the best experience possible when looking at the design. So, yes, if you are here for the first time, please do know that you are free to ask any questions, so don't be shy. If you have any questions about the design I'm making, the school itself, or whatever, it's all possible. Don't be shy. Just ask away. Let's see. I have a big screen in front of me so that I can see what I'm doing. So then I can see that on that side I would actually like another rose. But of course I've already put in quite a bit of stems, so it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. Yes, Angelica.
So Taiwan also says thank you for using the vase gifted from Trio Share School.
Yes, very welcome. Well, I was so excited by this awesome vase that I wanted to use it immediately. So, and now I have this lovely chance since you know the live stream is immediately after we returned. So why not just use it? It's really cool. So some ranunculus, very nice color, right? Oh my God, super good. And then of course the smaller ones I'll put a little bit higher in the design, and the bigger ones I'll put in a little bit lower. I see you smiling over there, Angelica.
Yeah. Ella says, hello Mike, I'm Ella.
Oh, hi Ella. Yes, Ella is the nice student who took the pictures with the, how do you call it? With the Polaroid camera. Yes, I showed you. So, thank you for joining in. How fun. Yeah, she'll be doing exam this year, I believe, for the Boerma Instituut exam. So that is very exciting. So I'm putting some stems here in the back of the ranunculus. So first my thicker stems, right? Because that's going to be easier now rather than later. Nice crazy curve here by this one. So let's use that nice crazy curve. Hopefully, yes, put it inside, but careful not to break it. Of course, this Kniphofia here has a strange angle right now, but it'll grow upwards again, right? So lovely, lovely ranunculus. And the rhythm I'm using is the 3-5-8 rule, right? Basically, more or less. So we have a group of 2 Kniphofia over here. There's just one here, and there's 2 more close together on the other side. And then the Matiola are 2 over here, and then 1 on the other side. So that is my my way of applying that golden rule into the arrangement. So lovely, lovely little ranunculus. Super nice that they are in season right now. So of course I want to use those, because we don't have all year to use them. Oh, that is a little much. But it should be possible, right? Yeah, there we go. Then these Achillea millefoliums. They are very short stemmed, so it's easy to put those in. Very thin stemmed. I don't know if I said that correctly, but anyway, very easy. And they dry very nice, so they're good to use in dry as well. There we go on that side. Then we make something come back on this side again. Dun, dun, dun. And then let's create some layered effect. So one is going to come very short, approximately there. I'll have to have the water all the way to the top if I'm using them this short. But that's the easiest way to go about it right now, since the neck is quite small. So don't be shy, ask away. Let's see, what other nice materials can we put in? Have these astilbe, a very cute pink color, dark pinkish. Let's see, stick them in between those stems. And one a little bit longer from there. Yes, super nice, super thin stem. So very easy to add into this vase. Let's turn it. Yes. And these are all still quite compact. So it's still quite compact. Later I will add some dry grasses. The nice thing about those dry grasses is that I can use them quite long. Yeah, don't want to hide that ranunculus too much, so let's stick this in a little shorter. There you go, so we can still see it. Make a bit more of a focus area there. Yeah, so I think we really had a blast. So much good food also in Taiwan, right? As a
Yeah, Mike sent me pictures and I was very jealous. It looked so good.
As a plant-based boy, I was very lucky because they have a lot of veggies over there and whole restaurants with vegetable themes and stuff like that. So it was really good, really good. And then there's this big snacking culture in Taiwan. So everywhere we went, we had such nice snacks from the teachers. It was really fun. So thank you for treating us so nicely. So let's see, can I put in this chrysanthemum or will it break everything? No, it is possible. So like that. Make it a little bit thinner.
Taiwan says you gained some weight.
Oh yes, I did. I think I gained 5 kilos. I thought I wouldn't gain so much. When I go to the US, I always gain weight, and that makes sense because I eat a lot of hamburgers when I'm there. But in Taiwan, I only ate veggies, but I just ate so much that indeed, even just by veggies, you can gain weight.
Anita says, like, did you?
Yes, you can't really tell. Maybe I don't know if you can tell, but yes, I did. Anita is also there. Hi, Anita.
Anita says, "Wow."
Crazy, right? So these chrysanthemum in there. They also don't need so much water, so, but they are in the top and they can drink, so. Let's see, I noticed that, yeah, there needs to be a pop of color on this side here. So I'll use just a short stem. Yeah, I can squeeze in quite a bunch of stems in here. Yes, so. And then now I need to create some length because it doesn't make any sense otherwise. And I did think I had some asparagus as well. Or am I mistaken, Angelica? I think I... Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm just blind, like always. Yes.
So Anita says, it is very nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And
I'm not seeing you, but it's nice that you're here. I wanted to say likewise, but that doesn't work. So yeah, thank you for being here.
And we have Chimin saying, hi, Mike.
Hi.
And Chimin, you used beautiful colors.
Thank you very much. So, I was just talking about you. How you have this very nice place and this very nice flower school, and how your daughter was winning the Theo Boerma Cup. So yeah, thank you for joining in. I love this color palette. I was using it in Taiwan as well. And then I saw the flowers on the flower auction here in the Netherlands, so I thought, why not use those here as well? Yes, Angelica.
So Chennai Ling says, come together.
Come together?
You and me, let's go to Taiwan.
Oh yes. I can hop on the plane and go right back. That would be fun. So let's see, so now we are incorporating a little bit more, right? This is making a bit more sense now. Slowly, but surely. Then, oh yes, we have some, oh yes, so that's, we're recording it now in the camera, so then sometimes we have the silly message popping up. Don't know how to solve it, but I have a little remote control for that. So, okay, now making a little bit more connection. So like I said, this will grow up like that after a while, right? When it has enough water. So let's connect all that a little bit more. So by adding these grasses that can actually go in dry, so they don't need any water per se, they'll just dry and turn in a nice brown color. So I'm adding them to connect a bit more from the long stems to the short stems. And I'll add them close together. And make them come in between here. Yes. Yeah, Angelica. Oh, you just made an accidental sound. Oh, yeah.
Sylvia Lee says, any food that impressed you in Taiwan?
Ooh, any fruit or food? Food. Well,
Oh, you also had some nice fruit, I saw.
yes, actually. So yeah, let's talk about the fruit, because Taiwan is pretty well known for its fruit, right? So, but I really liked the Buddha's head, that one. That was really good. So, I think my mother went and got one together with Wenyu's mother, Amy, and her father. And later we got one from Ethan. So I really like that one. We don't have that here. So that was a food I was impressed with, that fruit. Other than that, yes, well, so we had a lot of nice restaurants that we went to. So we had there's like this chain restaurant, and it has all these small little bites that you can get. And all of it was nice. I don't know exactly the name of this place. Maybe I'll add it into the comment section later. But yeah, it's maybe one you can say, because you're here anyway. So that lovely restaurant with all the nice food. What was it called again? It's really, really nice. So you can just get whatever you want. It's all you can eat. But yeah, when we have all you can eat here in the Netherlands, the food quality really is not great at all. But when we were in Taiwan, we went to the all-you-can-eat restaurants, and oh my God, that was really, really nice. So the Buddha's head fruit, and then that specific restaurant where everything was nice. So I can't.
Is that the picture you sent with that eggplant dish?
No, the eggplant dish was.
That looked very nice too.
Was a bento that Nancy from Boerma Instituut Taiwan bought us. But yeah, there was a very nice, vibrant purple blue.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
was almost a blue colored eggplant. And it was combined with mint, which was, I don't think I've had eggplant with mint before, but the combination is super, super nice. So yeah, I'll try to make that here in the Netherlands as well, because we have eggplant and we have mint. So that should be possible.
Is it me or are you getting hungry? Because I'm getting hungry.
Right. I'm starting to miss all the Taiwanese food now. So, as you can see now, we're getting a little bit wilder. So, yes, so Chimen was also in the class that we made some bouquets. And that was the asymmetrical open silhouette bouquet. But now, basically, this is a version of it as a vase arrangement instead of a hand-type bouquet. So, and this grass is already nicely dried. So I can just stick it in however I want. Doesn't matter if it's going into the water or not, because it doesn't need any water anymore. So I can just make it go wherever. Yes, Angelica.
So Ella says how to drink Taiwanese tea.
Sorry?
The Taiwanese tea.
Yes, we actually make it tonight, right? I think.
Yeah, I want to open like
yes,
all of them and try
we
them.
haven't opened it yet. So I arrived, did I arrive yesterday? No.
No,
I arrived the day before.
Okay, so little
okay, so
jet
the time
lag.
zone is a little bit, I'm not still used to the time zone here. But yeah, so we didn't get around to that yet, but we are excited to open it up.
Yeah, I love tea.
Yes, Angelica is a really big tea fan. And I also like tea a lot, so that's really nice. So thank you for that lovely tea. So make it come out over here. So as you can see, I am more or less putting them sometimes one together, sometimes only, sometimes two together. And we get this really rustic, romantic vibe. At least I hope it comes across. Yes, Angelica.
We have Matthew Landers in the chat saying,
Oh, hey.
have been enjoying watching you travel the past week.
Thank you very much. Hey, how good. How fun that you are here. Nice. Thank you, Matthew. I always enjoy watching your Insta stories and what you are posting. So thank you very much. How cool is that? Thank you for hanging out with us. Yes, the funniest stuff. So I'm adding now some Meulenbeckia. So this is just from our garden. And it's a nice crawling plant. It's like a weed, you can't get rid of it. But it is always beautiful for some movement and details. So that's how I'm kind of connecting the flowers to the pot. Yes, Angelica.
Sylvia Lee says, so happy to join the class on last Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, thank you also for being there. That was the demo, right? On the Sunday. The demo was also a lot of fun. Really cool.
And Matthew Landers says, looking forward to November.
Yes. Yes, that's going to be very nice. November. You're gonna come over in the class with, I'm saying yes, but I'm actually meaning, huh? Are you joining in? Is that the joining? I didn't see any registration, but are you joining in with the IMF? Is that it? Or do we have something else cool in November?
I actually don't know.
I was like, yes, and I was like, wait, hold up. But in any case, if it means that you're coming over, I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be nice. So, am I such an idiot? We talked about it though, so I do know it. That we talked about joining IMF, I think, but
Matthew
I don't think
says I'm booking for on for Gregor. Yes, just waiting for an email back from your mom.
Ah, sorry about that. Yep. So I'll get right on that. That's really good. Yeah, because we talked about it, but then I thought because I think I checked the list last time, and I didn't see it. So well, that's going to be super awesome. Yes, because last time I think you weren't able to join because of scheduling conflicts or something. Yeah, I do remember we were talking about that. Yes, that is going to be fun. So we have some people who weren't able to continue part 2 this time. So like for example Susan McCleary. So that means that for part 1 you won't be in class with her, but for part 2 you will be in class with her, for example. So I can already tell you one of your classmates. But yeah, it's going to be really awesome. So that's really cool that you're joining as well. It's a very fun class. Lots of motivated people always there. Very inspiring to see what everyone's making. Oh, that's going to be cool. Nice. Yes. So some of this ripsalis I am cutting so that it's going to be easier to fit in. There we go.
Matthew says, super excited always to hang out with you all there, and Angelica's delicious vegan food. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, Angelica, now you gotta cook.
I guess I do.
So often nowadays Dunya is doing the cooking, but I think we already talked about that for IMF you will be cooking sometimes too, right? Some days, yeah, so that's going to be nice. So the Mullenbeckia, I think I could probably add a Kniphovia here or there more. Actually, I need something there. There's something weird happening over there that I'm not sure if I like.
So Chen Ailing says, so beautiful with a crying emoji.
Thank you very much. So, yes, what I'll do instead of the Kniphovia, because it's going to be a hell to try and squeeze that in, I'm going to add this Matiola here, this Astilbe here. It's because Matthew is here, I'm thinking about Matiola. So, there we go. Yes, okay, that helps. Yeah, so from this angle, from that angle, and then maybe turn it around. Looks again totally different from that angle. Actually, can use something over there. And then, like I said before, right, this really crooked, crazy one, when it gets water, it will grow up again, so it will make a little bit more sense. And actually, yeah, we can use something over there. So, I'm looking into my bucket and I see we have some nice Calla over there. Calla also don't need so much water, but I don't know how far I can go with cheating today.
Will it fit?
Yeah, I don't think I will be able. So the neck of this vase is so small, but that makes it nice and challenging, and that's also why I wanted to use it to see how far I can go with it. Yes, Angelica.
Sylvia Lee says, awesome. And we have Chris Lee saying, me and Ailong will go for Gregor's lesson.
Oh.
Can't wait to see you.
Super.
Oh, Ailing.
Well, there you go. Well, now you know 2 more of your classmates. That's very cool. Yeah, it will be a blast. Yeah, that's nice. So, I think from this angle it looks really nice. From other angles, I can probably put in some more flowers. But let's not stretch it out too long with this design, because I have another thing that I want to show you.
So it went from all-sided to one-sided.
Yes, kind of cheating. But no, actually, I will make it all-sided, and I will make a little video afterwards showing the design from all the angles, and I will make some pictures as well, of course, so that we can post them on our social media. So what I have in here is these lovely roses from DecoFresh, combined with all these other lovely flowers. So yeah. So that's, over there. So that's design number 1, finished. And I think it'll be fun when all these lovely flowers are growing upwards again to see how it looks at that time. So thank you. That was flower arrangement number 1. Let's go to arrangement number 2. So I'm just going to move off screen, but don't worry, I'm not leaving you. I'm still here. No, I'm never coming back. Okay, so this structure is made by Mother Nature, so very cool. I only put a little foot underneath. I don't know, can you see it? Yeah, I only put 2 feet under there, a bigger one and a smaller one, so a 5 one and a 3 one. And this structure itself, it's very dark, huh? Can I maybe put some more light on there? How is that? Better. And you can actually maybe see what's happening. And then maybe this light, so we'll put it a little lower here. Now you can see the structure better, can you? Yeah. Maybe not. So basically, at the last IMF course, Gerald, one of the students and actually one of the teachers here, freelance teachers, he brought this dried out plant material, and all the roots are interconnected, so it's quite stable. And I thought, wow, this is really funny to use for a parallel design. So I put some tubes in there, together with Angelica and Sin. They helped me out a lot. And then, because they were a little bit wobbly, some of them, we connected them together with some wire, which is going to be difficult to see, but we have a second camera angle, maybe over there. And those wires, they are like U-shaped, so they go like this, and then a little bit like that. So then they are connecting those branches together for a little bit more stability. Then the tubes I wrapped around with the binding wire that I got from Ian in Taiwan. It's a nice darker colored binding wire, a little bit darker brown than the Oasis one, and a little bit thicker wire as well, so it's a bit more strong. Yeah, and to start out with, this is like all dead material, right? So we're gonna contrast that with live material. So I have more of this beautiful Molenbeekia from our garden, and I will be, ding, 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 there we go, putting that in there, so that we have some live, like little green leaves growing through our dead plant material. So very dramatic lighting now that a lot of it comes from the bottom, isn't it? It's very like I'm putting some ancient ritual or something. All right, Angelica.
We have Inga, and I am going to butcher the last name, I think. Tinulialita. Like
Yes.
always, amazing. Hello from Lithuania, from Funny Inga.
Hi, thank you very much. Hey, great. Nice that you are here.
And
Yes.
Anita says, I like this. Very interesting.
Thank you very much. Actually, it was one of the structures. It was one of the structures that Gerald brought for Gregor to use. So you will now see my sloppy interpretation. But maybe when Gregor is here for the part 2, for the next IMF course, maybe he will use this again, and then let's see what he's going to do with it. So I think that's always interesting to see what different people make from one arrangement. So, for example, Carlos Ubani Fontanillas, really great Spanish designer, when he was here to do his demonstration, he was reusing frames from the Flus collection, and one was made by Alex Choi, and then when he makes something inside of it, then it looks totally different. So that's really cool, I think. Yeah, so I took this glass of water so that I can drink some water, but then I forgot to drink it, so sorry, one moment.
This is a commercial to say.
It's not like I'm ripping you off. And then again, eventually it's like everything has been done maybe already one time, right? So this frame or that frame, if someone else makes their own version of it, it looks totally different. Then again, everything I think that Frédéric does looks super original. So he really makes a lot of interesting, crazy things that I really love. So some Calla lilies, and I make them create some movement that is more horizontal. Actually thinking about that, I'm saying that Frédéric does that, but on the other hand, when he was here, he was making something with lentils for a class, and then very coincidentally, Mark Pampling was also making the exact same structure almost with lentils. And so Frederic was making it, and at the moment, Mark Pampling posted it. So then, it still happens like that. That was really an interesting situation.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, right. And actually, Mark is. We didn't put it online yet, but he'll be. Should I even talk about it yet? I don't know.
Well, now you have to.
I don't know. Now the monkey comes out of the sleeve, as we say in Dutch. Yeah, so he'll be coming over to teach a class, I think in end of September. So that's something to look forward to. I always use Mark's work to explain the golden rule, because the 3-5-8 is always so super clear in it, and it's very minimalist. So if you have joined the professional course or something, then maybe this is the chance to learn from the guy whose work I'm always showing off. So I'm massaging the Calla a little bit, because not only people like massages, but flowers also like massages. Then they'll relax a little bit more, and then they'll start hanging, because I don't want them straight up. Maybe I want one or two straight up, but most of them I want to massage and have fall over a little bit, so that they are crossing, to counteract all of the parallel movement that is in there from the branches. And of course the other flowers that will come in later, they'll also be going parallel. So now I'm weakening the parallel a little bit, and then I'll make the parallel stronger again. Angelica.
Sylvia Lee says 3-5-8.
Yes. Where is it? Right now. So I think this is most right now, and this is less, right? So this is maybe a 5, and I think this is maybe a 3. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll put the flowers a little bit higher, and it will become a little bit more of a symmetrical proportion. So right now there's a horizontal proportion, but maybe when I put the flowers in, it will become more symmetrical, so square shaped. So let's have this one hang. Yes, Angelica?
Sylvia Lee says, take a note.
Take a note?
Take a note. As in like, schrijf op.
Oh yeah.
Taking a note.
Ah, taking a note. Okay, okay. I see. So, make this one come in between a little bit. Sound effects are very important for making flower arrangements. So, having some movement. Actually, there's already a little breakage in there, so I have to remove it. And then when this is actually terrible for the Calla, what I'm doing now, but I'm pulling off a little bit of the skin to create a faster dramatical angle, right? Of course, that takes off a lot of the lifespan of this flower, because every wound gives a spot for the water to evaporate. So, and then maybe have some Calla going up on one side, but not such thick stems, because otherwise I can't squeeze anything else in there. More or less the same height over there, so don't know if I like that. One will be a little bit lower. So, and then let's see if we can even squeeze some of these little guys in there. I think when I measured it up last time, I found I can only put one in one tube, but no, not this one. I should have sought those out before I was going to make this arrangement, the ones that actually do fit. Yeah, so it's like one can go into one vase. Perfectly the right size. Some small ones. Hmm?
We did not think about that.
No, no, I don't really think. Period.
You just do.
Not the smartest. As Gregor says, I'm not the. Well, Gregor doesn't say that about me, but as Gregor says, I'm not the brightest candle on the cake. That's just when he says someone is not so smart. He's not the lightest candle on the cake or something like that.
But you are the most creative candle on the cake.
Yeah. Don't know about that, but thank you. Hmm.
Thinking about it, I don't know if it's a compliment, sorry.
No, it is a compliment. I'm just thinking about, like, am I? All right, there we go. And maybe this is also a small one. Who knows? So up until now, anyone have any questions? Don't be afraid or shy. Now I'm putting 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. Is that a good idea? No, that is not a good idea. Yes, some of this nice stuff. A little bit taller. Wish I was taller. Wish I was a baller. Yeah?
Mistakidu Fani says, watching you from Athens, Greece. Love all your work.
Hi, thank you very much. Yes, that's really lovely. Thank you for joining us. Angelica and I will be going to Greece this summer.
Yeah.
We're flying in on Athens and then we go to the lovely Poros. So one of my best friends, he is half Greek, half Dutch. His father is from Athens. So we were there last year and we really fell in love with Poros. Such a nice place. So we more or less already knew for sure that we would be flying in again this year. Already booked the tickets and everything. Super excited. Yes, Angelica.
So Mistakidu Fani says, many questions, where to start, but watching is fine.
Well, feel free, don't be shy. Hi, my mother is coming into the classroom. So these Achillea millefolium I'm adding right now, they are making that parallel movement more clear, right? So I can have quite a bit, and I love that they have like a flat rooftop ending. Yes, Angelica.
Yes, Mistakidu Fani says, any demos in Athens?
Not planned just now, just vacation for the moment. But well, we totally could at one point. Why not? It's not a bad place to go to, I think. I think my mother would also love. Yes. She's like partying with waving her hands. So my mother actually speaks a little bit Greek, right? Because you practiced it in the past. I think when I was just born, they went sailing with my grandparents across the islands.
You were 3 months old.
3 months old, that's what she says now to me. So, and then you studied with my grandmother, and you still remember a lot. You can still read, right?
I can still
Read.
I can still drink ouzo as well.
And she can still drink ouzo as well, she says. So there you go. It's like riding a bike.
Then my Greek is better.
Yeah, your Greek is more fluent, right? After drinking some ouzo. I cannot say anything other than a couple of bad words. So let's have some of that. Yes, so we have an announcement that we have for the people that are living in the Netherlands or people that want to fly in from all over the planet. That's also possible. But we have an open house on June 24th and 25th for anyone who would like to have a look inside the school. That is possible. So feel free to stop by and say hi.
From 10 to 4.
It is open from 10 to 4. So that is fun. I think.
Demonstrations, maybe some small workshops.
Yeah, there might be a small workshop, there will be demonstrations, there might even be some floral fundamentals ambassadors, right, that are coming by because it's because of the floral fundamentals weekend that week and we are open. It's actually the first time that we have something like that. Oh, there we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. Gotta press that button because we are recording in the camera now for the first time since a long time. So that the quality of the videos that we'll edit afterwards will be better then.
You will sell Oasis products.
Yeah, we are selling a lot of Oasis products and stuff. I'm getting all of this information whispered in my ear, more or less. I don't have an in-ear, but yeah. So we have a flower material shop that you can get anything that you need to make flower arrangements, and those will be on sale on the open house, of course, as well. So what I'm doing now is I'm kind of putting them in a rhythm that sometimes they're closer together, sometimes they're further apart. At least I'm trying to achieve that. And that creates an more interesting rhythm than just having them spaced out the same way, right? So just like when making jazz music, it's more interesting to have the instead of ta. Some people like that kind of music, but I prefer a bit more interesting rhythm. Yes, I sang a song especially for you today. Angelica is crying almost over there. Usually I only sing songs for Angelica, but today I sang a song for you. So some grass in there. Actually, let's not go too far out of the frame. So see, some dried materials. So we had added live materials, and now we'll add some dry materials as well. They don't actually have to go into the tube. So why am I doing that? I don't know. I can also just make them go through the structure. There we go. Because the structure is able to hold up these root systems, so they should also be able to hold my grasses. Yes.
We have Milk in the chat giving you
hi.
a thumbs up.
Yes. Milk was also at the demonstration and class in Taiwan. Thank you for joining us today. Really fun. We have so much cool people joining us today. Thank you. I'm really glad about that. So, grass, grass, grass. I have hay fever, so this is really good for me. Nice to build up my resistance. So, thus far, people, if you have questions, don't be shy. A question, not croissant. There we go, and now some of that other grass. I think I got way too much flowers.
As usual.
But I can always make something more. Maybe I'll do a video later, make a little other arrangement for Instagram or something. So more grasses to create more of that parallel movement. We want to accentuate that a little bit more, get that proportion in there a bit better. So nice and long. Both sides. Stick it in with that giant kniphoofja stem. There we go. Shorter. No. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have checked the height that I wanted before I stuck it in, or tried to stick it in. Okay, Mike, you can do it. You can do it, put your back into it. What song is that again, before I'm singing something?
Yeah, go on.
No.
So there's a question from Sylvia Lee.
Yes.
Is there a sponge at the bottom?
Actually, no, there's no floral foam at the bottom. This is just what I think is really cool. It's just a piece of someone's garden. So some dried root system of these looks like grass. I have to ask Gerald what it is, because they are hollow stems. It's a type of reed, could be, yeah? Type of reed. And it's all grown into each other, so he pulled it from the garden and it stayed in one piece. And the only thing I did was add some feet. You can see it a little bit over there. Some feet underneath so that there's some air between the frame and the ground, because if it's just flat on the ground, it's a little bit boring. And it creates a nice little airiness if you let it float a little bit. Oh. So that's actually what's there. There's no foam. The flowers are all in tubes, and those tubes I tried to hide a little bit by adding that binding wire all around. So that's what's up with that. So because now all of the movement and things are very thin, I should add in some flowers that are a little bit thicker. Actually, I would like to add some more tubes in there for that as well. So. So more of this lovely chrysanthemum from Decker Gisante. Very nice color. There we go. Yes, and I shouldn't put it exactly at the same height as that Ranunculus to hide it. What's up? Hi. Oh, in the June. Okay, so in June, we have another thing going on. We have a 3-day masterclass from Gregor. So because normally we always have the master course nowadays, not everyone can join that. It's just a long course. But for those that aren't able to join that course, we actually started a 3-day masterclass in June, and we only have 5 spots left. So if you were considering to join that class, please register soon rather than later, because otherwise there won't be any spaces available anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look, where am I missing some flowers? And then I'm going to put some tubes there. So I'm missing a flower over here. And I will put that tube there. Can you go in for me? Please. Please. Yes, okay. There we go. Maybe. Yes, okay, that's working. Then I will take my trusty flathead plier, I don't know. Flat plier. Sorry, what? Crocodile plier. Okay, well, I can, if it's that word.
Not sure, but
I should never forget.
if not, they should call it that.
Yes, and then if it's possible, Angelica, could you get, don't I have more chrysanthemum?
We have more in the cooler.
Oh, could you get it for me? And the water filler, if it's possible.
Achter je op de
Oh,
tafel daar zo.
Yeah, thank you. I do have one stem, but that's not going to be enough. So then these are going to come a little bit closer together there. So like that. And what else do we want in there? Yes, yes, yes. those cool roses from Decofresh. To have some roses in there would be lovely. Thank you. So that's just going to be the final little touches. Oh yeah, Angelica, I saw you do put it somewhere, but I don't. Oh yeah, there it is. I am blind, I'm sorry. And water tube filler, please. So, yes. Thank you. There we go. So how's everyone hanging in there? Everyone all right? Any questions? I'll ask. I'll keep asking.
So there's a question from Design Pros B. Could or would you do a few floral pieces for us on Patreon and perhaps a few classes for us on Patreon?
Yes, 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 yes. We totally should. Yes, we have been neglecting a little bit the Patreon. I'm sorry about that. It's been because of our busyness, but we do have a lot of behind the scenes that are yet to be released on there. But yeah, we could, you know, maybe we should put a vote on there to see what people would like as a class, and then we would put that on there as a class. I think that would be cool. How about that? Maybe in...
That would be okay.
Maybe we could do in May. Sorry? So, a little tube here in front so that we can have a rose there.
So Anita says gorgeous and she is
Thank you.
speechless.
Wow, thank you. So, rose, yeah, see, we need just a little bit here and there, some bigger flowers. And these lovely Decofresh roses, they are perfect in this color palette, and they're nicely sized. Oh, there we go. So let's put those in there. I'll just put another one over here, if possible. It's quite thick stem, but it should be possible. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm already looking forward to the next IMF. It's so far away still, but it's going to be fun. Another thing, maybe, there aren't any Americans watching right now, I think, right? But if you are from the US, no, this tube broke. If you are from the US, we have something cool going on. A lot of things are in the pipeline for 2024, but I also have something planned, a collaboration together with Holly Chapel from Hope Flower Farms. Really lovely lady. We've hung out a lot in Las Vegas, not because we were gambling, but because of Gregor. He was there, and we were both assisting him for his AIFD demonstration. And we always wanted to do a collaboration, but it never took off. You know, COVID happened also, that didn't help. But now finally in July, we have it planned. It should be on their website soon, and it is almost, I think, it's like July 8 or 9, something like that. But it's like early in July, so you'll be able to find it on their website soon, and I'll start posting about that, but that is in the pipeline. It's going to be a 5-day class. We're going to do Dutch floral design, but we're also going to do some arranging for events. If I am not mistaken, and I'm sorry if I am known to be mistaken sometimes, then if I'm not mistaken, then there will actually be an event that we will do the flowers for. So we can learn how to do the techniques, and then we can immediately execute that on the spot. So we will do an actual event, an actual wedding, I think. So that's very cool. there's not a lot of places that you get the opportunity to immediately work on a wedding, get some actual physical experience like that. So I think that will be an interesting project. And then we are working on a lot more things in the future. So we know that a lot of people in the US, they want to follow our courses, but not everyone is able to travel. So yeah, we're going to make something possible. And then there's lots of other fun things happening. So I believe that we are doing some more collaborations with Boerma Instituut Taiwan next year and in the near future. So that's also very exciting. Maybe even this year still. So keep an eye on the Boerma Instituut Taiwan Facebook page. It's all in Chinese symbols, so I cannot link to it easily. But they should probably publish something in not too long as well about that. So there's interesting news. So if you are from Taiwan and you didn't follow them on Facebook yet, I would recommend to do so, and then you will see some interesting stuff coming up in the near future. Angelica.
Taiwan says nice designs.
Thank you very much.
And we have Marion Harding saying, made a similar arrangement last week. Gifts from for my son's girlfriend, and stunning colors. Thank you.
Thank you, Marion, for joining. That is a coincidence.
And Design Pros B says, fabulous works.
Thank you very much. So just the last rose in there, maybe just another rose, and then I think we should call it an arrangement. So all on different heights. Yes. Oh, buisleeg. Waar? Oh yeah, in the front I have exactly one tube empty. Thank you very much, Angelica. I don't want to be disqualified, but I'm afraid that if I put this in there, it's going to be exactly in the middle. Yes, that's very bad. So we don't want that. So what I will do is, what will I do? I will put some grass in there. I would love to put some more Molenbeekje in there, but I just don't have it. So now at least the tube is filled and the grass isn't so noticeable. What could also be in there is a Calla moving towards the side. Yeah, Angelica.
Question from Ella. Is Mike's mom around?
Yes, she is. She is somewhere. She's not around anymore. Well, she's not dead, but she's in the other classroom.
Or in the office.
In the office. But she was, just a moment ago, she was here. You have any questions for her? Because that is possible. See, that's a little bit too high. We don't want it on the same level. Yeah, she isn't around anymore. That sounds a little bit bad, huh? Sorry about that. Thank you. I wouldn't have seen it otherwise. So then that's that. Yes. Everything. So I just want one more rose, maybe somewhere. What is it? Here. Yes. So what I can do is be very lazy and just stick the tube in there. I should have thought about this earlier. Stick the tube in there, bum bum bum. Fill it with water, indeed. Chew. And then bam. There we go. Man, I should have thought of that before. That's so much easier. You know what? While we're there, and since it is so much easier, let's do more. Angelica.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, sorry.
Oh.
No, nothing. Just sounds.
Sound. But it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Let's aim at the hole. Sorry about that.
Not too lazy, Mike.
I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. Okay, so any questions? That would be the last chance because I'm putting in the last flower. So, yeah, I think that's enough. Let me know. I'm moving around the stuff just to clean it a little bit.
So what would be the perfect place to put this arrangement?
Well, not near the dinner table, because there could be still some ants inside. But that's just in this case. That's just in this case. It could be that this is treated very well and there's no bugs in there anymore. But since this really just comes from someone's garden, you don't want this anywhere near the dinner table. But I think it's a nice entrance piece, or yeah, a nice entrance piece at an office, maybe something very highly designed. Or what I really liked about the trio share place, they have these little, or was it trio share? I think maybe another location. But they had these nudges in the wall, these little spaces in the wall that is an indentation. Something like this could totally be there, maybe in a smaller scale, but that could be cool too. And yeah, I think just as an art piece on a pedestal somewhere in a nice room of a museum or something could also work very well. Angelica.
Question from Taiwan. Is it
Yes.
symmetrical?
Yeah, it is. It is more or less symmetrical. It's a symmetrical outline, but with asymmetrical flower placement. And then there are some symmetrical elements in there, but if I have to choose, it's definitely not asymmetrical, it's more symmetrical. Yes. Thank you. Okay, then I think that is it for today. So I thank everyone very much for watching today. I'm really happy that you were here. We had a lot of nice people coming in, and I'm really glad that you were joining us for today. So next time is going to be in 2 weeks. My mother will be giving the demonstration. So if you want, please feel free to join and see what she will be making. Then 2 weeks after that, we have a very special guest. So it's kind of a secret, but it's also not a secret. In one of the videos, I already spoiled it in the comment section. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We have a lot of fun things planned. So see you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much, everyone. And bye-bye. Oh yes, oh no, I forgot. Yes, if you like this video, please press the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to our channel, because that helps us out a lot. When you subscribe to our channel, our subscriber number of course goes up, but that helps us out a lot because then the channel grows. But of course, if you subscribe, you will get notification. If you click on the bell button as well, you will get a notification whenever we go live again. And yeah, feel free to share this video if you liked it. I really appreciate all of that. So thank you very much, everyone, and see you next time. Bye-bye.